How confident are you in John or Shane if it comes to that, and what have they shown so far?
Yeah, I mean Shane's been in a little bit this year, and he's done some good things. And John was starting quarterback at Houston and threw for like 3,000 yards. So we have all the confidence in the world to get with those two, whoever it is, and we're ready for Indiana, and we're ready for them to step up and be that leader that we need them to be.
Brandon said you addressed the team on Monday. How did that message go? And then what was the response?
I think and the message is just keep going. We have 2 games left in this regular season, and all of our goals are still there. Everything we want to accomplish is still there. Everything that we've worked the last 6 months leading up back in spring ball is still there. So the guys are focused and ready to play against Indiana, and I think our heads are where they should be.
Said the guys were pretty wild about it. They said they got a little energetic.
Yeah, as a captain, as a leader, you got to find a way to fire up the guys and let them forget about the win, or about the loss. So it's just a new week, and we're excited for Indiana.
Coach was saying that John and Shane would be taking most of the snaps here early in the week. How is, I guess, John specifically, has he stepped in to try to be acting like that leader starter role and filling that this week? Especially?
Yeah, John's done a great job all year of being a leader, whether you're playing or not. He's still a leader in my eyes, at least. He watches film after practice, probably more than anybody that I've ever seen at the college level, which is weird for somebody that isn't asked to play as much as he does, and he's not the starter. But I guess with that, him doing that for the last 2-3 months, it's going to help him out big time when he's starting Saturday. So I'm excited to see what he can do and see what he can do for our offense.
He is starting Saturday, or if he is?
Oh, sure. That's who I go with. But he's taking the reps, Shane's taking the reps. So it's at the end of the day, whoever's in there is going to do a great job.
Godin said it was about the fits a lot on Saturday against the run. What you see on film that needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, Godin said it was fits. Yep. D-line not being in the right holes, shooting gaps when they shouldn't be. Maybe trying to make a play when they don't need to make a play. When our scheme is built for everyone to be in their right gaps. At the end of the day, we're going to clean it up and move on for Indiana and be ready for that challenge.
How much did their tempo get you last year? Do you remember the Indiana game?
Yeah, that was probably one of the biggest things. I think I played over 100 plays, which is crazy for a D lineman. But they ran the ball on us pretty well. They throw it a little bit more this year, which will be a new piece to the puzzle in trying to stop them. But tempo is definitely something that we worried about and something that we're going to have to be challenged with and clean that up this week.
Have you put any thought into the fact that this is your last game at home?
A little bit, I know it's gonna come fast, and Saturday it's gonna be over really fast, and then I'll probably look back at it, after the season, and be like, wow, no one ever touched the banner again. I'll never, run out with my brothers again. But it's not setting in yet, but I'm sure it will.
Can you talk about, Chris, where this program's come since you've been here? You've had the lows, certainly had some highs this year.
Absolutely, yeah. The guys, especially that have been here for 4 or 5 years, have seen it all with Coach Hoke and the highs that he had. We had some success, early in my true freshman year, and then the lows, and then when Coach Harbaugh came in, things kind of turned around, and we're having great success. And there's a lot of guys that were on Coach Hoke's staff. We're on Coach Hoke's team. We're still playing now, so we've been through it all. We've been through adversity. We've been through the hard times, and it's a joy to be where we're at now.
Was this further along than you expected you guys could be 2 years ago at this point? Or when you were leaving, I don't know if you have those kind of thoughts about where do I want to leave things that far away?
I knew, you're talking about when Coach Hoke left or when Coach Harbaugh came in?
Yeah.
I knew I still had 2 more years here. I knew that we had a great group of guys that could play their butts off, that had a lot of talent, that worked hard. We just needed a little something, needed a new piece to the puzzle that made it all work together, and that's what Coach Harbaugh has brought. Him and his staff have brought that piece to the puzzle that makes everything work, and we're successful at it.